Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. Whoa, man, it is on fire. It's the FMS MT10, and we're here today at the Sandy Drift Spot. Let's see how well this little RC car can handle some drifting in the dirt. I'll tell you what, man, this thing is an animal. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. That's right, got the FMT10 here, new release from FMS. This is the 10th scale, fully licensed Chevy Colorado monster truck. Man, I'll tell you, this is a fantastic little RC. I am very impressed with this. Whoa! And this is one of my favorite spots out here to run. I love just coming out here and blasting through the dirt and ripping like this. Now I will take this out to the other spot where we got the hill and we can launch it. I still got to get the front bumper fixed. You guys watched my review video. I kind of went a bit fast, hit the hill going into that valley there, and just launched it off the bumper and broke the bracket. So I got to get that replaced. I want to replace that before I go jumping, but I have it secured now with a wire tie. But man, what an awesome RC. No gyro, and it drives so nice. The power this thing has, it just, from that long cam brushless motor, just provides a lot of torque that launches it into the woods so you lose it. It's just in there somewhere. Wow. For a little 4S car. Oh, yeah, I still got to turn the brakes down on this too. Still got to do that. I forgot. These are just a tad bit strong. They set them for 75 out of the box. And you know what? When I do my reviews, I run them the way everything comes. I don't mess with anything. Just so that way, when people watch these reviews, you get a true out-of-the-box experience. And you know, sometimes I might have to adjust maybe the preload on the spring or something, and I show that, you know, if something's slapping or maybe a little bit too bouncy or whatever. But that's not really usually a big deal. Same thing with like the ESCs. Usually, like on a video like this where I've come back and it's the second, third run, I'll tell you what changes I've made. So, but I will lower the brake. I feel like the punch is pretty good. I think there was some room to go up on it, but I'm liking the response that it has now. I really don't feel like I need anything more out of this. Tell you what, man, this thing, for being a monster truck, the high-speed turns you can take is pretty nice. Handling's really good with this. Oh, summertime's coming. Gnats are back out. Oh, fun. Ooh, pick up the back end. Yeah, we gotta. I'm really impressed. You know, a lot of times you get these taller RCs like this and you're in the grass and you go like that, you just traction roll. And this one, you know, it does get a little bit of a lean and roll to it, but it's usually pretty predictable here. I can usually sense it, you know, see it coming and get out of the throttle and recover it. I tell you what, man, this is what we need. We need really good RCs like this start coming out, wake up some of the big boys out there. Because honestly, you guys know how I feel with like the ARMA, the 223S stuff that came out. That ESC is just crap the way it is, unless they could change something with the programming. I mean, you got an RC like that that's cutting out. And then you got companies like FMS that are coming in here now, providing a larger scale RC that performs really, really well. That's exactly what we need for the hobby. Need that competition, but hey, we all win at the end. I'll be honest, FMS hasn't really, their cars never were kind of on my radar before. They did a lot of crawlers and stuff, and some smaller scale stuff, which I'm not really too much into smaller scale. Like this here, 10 scale is about the smallest I really like to get into. I do have one of their planes, a Cessna. Beautiful looking plane. That's been about it. I'm glad to see them start to expand into a different market. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Something's going on. It's getting hard to steer for some reason. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost the front drive. What happened here? What happened here? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Well, the diff is spinning. Man, I think we lost the front diff there somehow. It's not even trying to spin that drive shaft. Whoa, man, that motor is hot, 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 hot. That's the next thing to do. We got to do a fan. And then you do a fan and figure out what happened to this diff. Oh, that's such a shame. Well, guys, this is oh, look at that. I bent that front drive shaft. I bet you it's not even in there, is it? No, it has to be. It's spinning. No, that doesn't mean that's... Well, I don't want to leave you hanging. This is a new RC, and so let's go back home, get it on the bench, and find out what happened here. I'm thinking either this diff cup came loose, or we lost the maybe pinion in there. We do. And this is a first for me. Somehow we bent this drive shaft. It's probably from that landing I took earlier. It's a hard hit where I broke that drive shaft there, or the bumper. Well, let's get home, diagnose it, and that way you guys know what happened. And here we go. That was the culprit. The drive cup came off. The grub screw basically came out. So not a big deal. If you've been in the hobby a minute, you probably have a whole assortment of grub screws, because this happens for one reason or another, either lack of Loctite or it wasn't clean when Loctite was applied. But we'll get it fixed. That was fairly easy. A lot easier than getting it out. There's a lot of parts involved in doing that, and yeah, unfortunately, where is it? This piece, the brace, sits down here, kind of makes it hard to reach, and then the shock tower is on top of it. So I don't know, maybe I'll find an easier way to do this This took a lot of work, but guys, I want to show you this while we're in here and have this apart. Look at this. Look at the spiral cut gears in here. Look. That is beautiful. I didn't know that they went to that extent with this RC. So really, really amazing, the stuff they put in here. So this stuff happens. It's part of the hobby. I'm not going to hold it against the car or the company. You know, it happens. Still love this RC. I mean, just honestly, I love it. We're gonna get it back together, and hopefully I'll get a new bumper mount here shortly, and I'm gonna take it out to the big mound and launch this thing and see how good we can get this thing to fly. All right, appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everything you do, the likes, the shares, comments, all that stuff. It means a lot to me. Check out the links down below. Have you discount codes? I'm working on something. Hopefully I'll have it posted. Coupon code for FMS if you want to use that. And I have other stuff. My Amazon, my Amazon store. If you're interested in tools or any of the stuff that I use, check it out. AMAIN and all that. You know, we got affiliate links. Helps me buy this stuff to support the channel. Greatly appreciate it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next.